Whoop to whoop, what it do? What's good? We got the live on you.
We live. Everything on me. Ain't nothing on you. Hey, I feel like Michael Jordan right now. It's all about me.
You ain't nervous.
It's Noonish. Oh, that's J.A.
Hey, it ain't make you nervous, did it, though?
No, it didn't make me nervous.
You ain't nervous. Saw you up.
No, see, I'm a track and field guy. I'm used to being out there by myself.
Yeah. No, I know you cool under pressure at all times. I just wanted to put that in your face real quick, man.
Yeah.
What's going down, y'all? Welcome to another awesome episode of your favorite Wednesday show. My favorite show. Y'all know what it is. It is Noonish. Y'all see that clock?
Show.
What time is it? We made good time. It's real Noonish today. We got early.
Noonish.
Yeah,
Noonish
we early.
05.
Looking out for the people. Yeah, man.
Y'all know so we can get on out the way because I know y'all got things to do later.
Yes, sir. And if you didn't know, I'm your host, J.A., a.k.a. Jonathan Anderson, man, here with my awesome co-host. It is the one and only Unc, Mr. Ronald Bower. What's going down, huh?
Nothing much, man. Just chilling and waiting to talk about some of these subjects we got. They're very, very good topics to talk about. So, if you tuned in, go ahead. Like, share, and subscribe, and give us that thumbs up on that like. And then share it with somebody that's like-minded, you know.
Yeah. Like, share, and subscribe. Like Unc said, man, appreciate y'all. We're growing. We reached 1,800 followers last week, and coming up to 1,900, man. Looking to get to that 2,000 number, and then on up to 5,000, then 10,000, then 100,000, then 1 million. We want it all, man, and we definitely appreciate it.
You know, JC had that song.
What is that?
In the line where he said, on to the next one. Bring me some money, please.
Man.
If I don't know no other JC song, I know that long. Know that line. I mean, on to the next one.
On to the next.
Somebody bring me some money, please.
That's
I'm down with all that. Move on to the next one and can't help but accept the bag.
Swizzy.
Bring me the bag.
That's Swizz Beats, man. And that boy Jay, got to get that bag everywhere it comes. But now I appreciate y'all, man, continuing to share our show and participating. This is an interactive experience. This ain't a television show. No. This ain't a one-sided thing going on. We got your screen right here. You make your comments. We will interact with you. You know what I'm saying? We want that interaction. So please feel free. Feel froggy if you must. Go ahead and leap, man. Say what you got to say.
Live chat, we'll say something back.
Yeah, we got you, man. We definitely appreciate y'all being here today. But let's go on and move into these topics, huh? What's going down, baby?
Let's get into it.
We're going to transition. Hit them with the... Yeah, man.
Well, yeah.
O.J. Simpson.
Yeah,
man.
I saw a list the other day.
Yeah.
Where, they had O.J. Simpson number 10.
Mm-hmm.
I think me and you saw it.
We saw it together. Yeah, you showed it to me.
And running backs. And then, I'll say this. Any list that got O.J. all the way at number 10 is not a good list at all. As far as this is just my opinion. Because back when O.J. and them was running, the league was a running league. And the same way they try to stop the pass now, they tried to stop the run the same way. 8, 9 men in the box. And these guys, and O.J. still rushed for 2,003 yards in 14 games.
2,000 yards in 14 games, man. Now, Derrick Henry did it a couple years ago and made a big deal about it. He did it in 16 games.
Yeah, so,
right? He had 2 more games.
Yeah, he had 2 more.
So what, he was averaging, about 147 yards a game or something like that?
I had really...
I'm mathing correctly?
Yeah, it's something like that. And they tried to stop him. And then you got to realize playing in Buffalo, he played in at least, November, December. It's kind of rough in Buffalo. Frozen fields. Yeah. Snow and ice.
Slick. And not the best traction.
And he's still running for 140, 50, 60.
Yeah.
I think one time he ran for 202 in the snow.
Wow. See, I didn't realize OJ was so fast. And then you told me he ran track. And I went back. I don't know if you noticed the track picture on there. Oh, yeah. But yeah, he was on that relay team. So he was on a world record relay team,
World record relay team in 1968.
God,
he ran third leg. That's back when colleges was still setting the world record.
Yeah.
And they ran, what was the world record? I don't want to misquote it, y'all. It's either 38-4 or something like that.
Yeah.
And OJ was on YouTube just last year, and the team that won the NCAA, and he was saying, "Oh, we would have got second, and they time would have got second, last year."
Wow, that's crazy. That's insane.
And considering how much different the equipment is now.
Yeah.
Than when OJ ran. So OJ was a superior athlete, and like I said, all that other stuff that OJ did, I don't even want to speak on that.
Yeah.
Because that's too controversial. And everybody got their opinion on that too.
Yeah. So Darryl Green, he caught a lot of receivers back in the day, and caught a lot of running backs back in the day, right?
Yeah,
he caught some of the fastest cats, right?
Yeah, he caught Tony Dorsett, which was not a slow guy at all.
Yeah.
And he caught Eric Dickerson, which was And Eric was a little bit faster than Tony.
And Eric couldn't believe he got caught from behind.
Yeah, Eric couldn't believe it. But this is just me. Knowing track and field the way I do, it's certain people that he wouldn't have caught. And a whole lot of people don't even realize this is that Herschel Walker wouldn't have caught him either. But anyway, we
straight up, Herschel was that fast?
Didn't I send you the video where Herschel beat him straight up?
Darryl Green?
Yeah, I didn't.
Man, that's crazy because he was about 50 pounds heavier than that dude.
Yeah. But anyway, we talking about OJ.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think Darryl Green. This is just my opinion. I don't think it's a defensive back. I'm gonna put it like that. Because if Darryl Green couldn't do it, nobody else could.
Straight up.
They would have caught OJ Simpson.
So you think OJ could have possibly, if he wanted to, you think he could have trained for the Olympics? Or running the Olympics, so he wasn't that fast. Because I know track.
He was fast, but now USC had a couple guys faster than OJ.
Gotcha.
Usually everybody always know you got most of the time you got your fastest guy on the ankle or two. Now OJ, he was fast, but he could have he qualified for the trials, but for him to go in there and have he had an honest chance of even making.
Yeah.
Because the team is just the first three guys.
Yeah.
OJ,
True.
He wasn't. It's very few football players that actually could have made the Olympic team.
Yeah.
Because the only ones that probably could have made the
Bullet
Olympic
Bob Hayes, right?
Yeah, Bob Hayes and Ronaldo Nehemiah, which he had a 1 or 2 year career with San Francisco.
Okay, I never heard of that
Willie
dude.
Gault.
Willie Gault in Chicago or the Raiders? Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was cold.
He was actually
fast.
Yeah, Willie Gault was
there.
actually in there. Was it the World Games or the Olympics? He was in one of them. Then he went to the Olympics with the bobsled team.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember that.
I didn't know that.
He actually went as a sprinter also too, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Willie Gault was on the bobsled. Because you got to get the bobsled up real fast and then jump on there.
Willie Gault just wanted to get back to Olympic Village.
Yeah.
However you get back to Olympic Village, he was trying to get in that thing, man.
OJ was a great athlete. And I'm not sure, I got to look it up. But I think OJ was on that USC team that was the driving force in getting Alabama to recruit black players. Because they played USC, and USC beat them real bad. And then the alumni to let them recruit black players.
Oh, okay. Right on. So
that's my take on OJ. He was, to me, OJ's he was a top 5 back of all time. This is just opinion now. This is just my opinion. I think OJ is a top 5 back of all time.
Wow. That's saying a lot.
Oh yeah, because like I said, the league was geared to stop running, and there's certain guys that ran real well when you was trying to stop them, So, and OJ was one of those guys.
Yeah, we having a little technical difficulty. And we back.
Yeah,
man. So we're about to move on. But yeah, rest in peace, O.J. Simpson, man. You were a great running back. Of course, there's a lot of things that took place that we're not going to get into today. We're just talking about the sports side of things. Great athlete. Did a lot for the game of the sport of football, for the city of Buffalo, for USC, man. Was a great back and very appreciative of your athletic accomplishments. No opinion. You're meeting your maker right now.
Yeah. So that's all.
That's the ultimate judge. That's the only judgment that matters, and I have nothing to say about anything else that took place. But I have my own opinions. But this is not the platform.
Yeah. No, this ain't the place.
this is not the place for that.
No, this is not the place for all that.
Well, with that being said, we're gonna keep this.
Moving to the next subject. On the next one. To the next one.
Somebody bring me back my money, please. Yeah. So, if you didn't know, we have our first ever Dallas Maverick scoring champion. Luka Doncic
led the league in scoring.
Is the first Maverick to ever lead the NBA in scoring. What you think about that? Are you surprised?
That Luka, that this the first Maverick?
Yeah.
Well, we had some guys that
could go.
That if they'd have been a little bit more selfish, they probably could have led the league. Mark Aguirre probably could have led the league, man.
What about Roy Topley? You don't think he could?
Well, Roy Topley wasn't on the floor.
I know he ain't having long for it, but he was cold.
Oh, yeah. I'm just saying, Roy Topley, he probably couldn't have led the league, but I'm saying Mark Aguirre probably could have led the league if he. Yeah. I mean, as far as offensive skills, for the time that they played, Mark Aguirre had them skills.
Yeah. Man. Yeah, I know he went to the Bad Boys and lost to Jordan, but he was cold, huh?
No, he went to the Bad Boys and beat Jordan. Yeah, 3 or 4 times before Jordan beat him. Don't bring that up. But anyway, Luka got the kind of game that is conducive for. He had the ball a lot. He shoot a lot. And Luka's shooting a pretty good percentage. I don't know what his percentage is, but I think
he shot it well. I know it was 33.9 points a game. He was at 34 for majority of the season. What up, TJ? Yeah, that's my bro right there, man. Appreciate you watching, TJ. Hey, tune in, man. Go subscribe on YouTube if you haven't at this point. We trying to run the numbers up, but Luka is he was averaging almost 34 for the majority of the season.
Yeah,
but, it's kind of with Kyrie being there. A lot of people, I wouldn't have expected him to still win a scoring championship or a scoring title with Kyrie beside him, right? Because he's a scorer too.
Yeah.
But that goes to show how efficient he's been.
Yeah, that's how
he hadn't been hogging. He hadn't been, hauling up or chunking up a bunch of shots, right?
Yeah. And so he's been efficient. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's balling, man. But Luka's the truth, man. And I think he should win the MVP. They're not going to give it to him. I don't believe. I think they're on this Jokic train right now for whatever reason. But I definitely believe that Luka Doncic deserves an MVP title or MVP award this year.
I mean. He got the numbers, and that's all they go by. He got the numbers. The Mavericks in 5th place because the first time Joker won it, didn't Denver finish in 8th?
They were low.
Yeah,
they were lower than what we are right now.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So you can win it on a 5th place team, and I don't see why Luka. He should be in the runners. I'm gonna say it like that.
Yeah, no doubt.
Now whether he is or not. That's another story.
Yeah, it's I believe the finalists are Luka Doncic and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander out of Oklahoma City. That young man has put together quite a season. He's gonna be a heck of a talent to keep up with in the years to come, man. That dog, he's a dog. He's absolutely a dog, man. So,
but this is the challenge for Oklahoma City. Try to keep him in Oklahoma, man.
Yeah.
I'm serious about this because if anybody, have you noticed how Dave Lillard looks since he's been in Milwaukee? He looks middle. He don't look happy at all. At all.
But it ain't like he was leaving just an amazing city to go.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna. But I'm gonna say this: Cleveland, Milwaukee, and Oklahoma City, man.
Yeah.
Those are. They don't have the big city vibe. I'm gonna say it like that.
Yeah.
They don't. I mean, it's to me.
But
they got the big city vibe, but it's
I'm telling y'all what the NBA players said about Oklahoma City.
What they said about
they got the women, so they love going to Oklahoma City because they got the beautiful women there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Arena. Yeah, that was a whole thing. That was the whole thing. Ron Artest was the first one that brought it to light.
But he want to visit. He don't want to live there.
Nah, he said he loves playing there.
But he don't want to live there.
Nah, he don't want to live there. You're right.
Right.
But he said he loves playing there. He said, hey, you step on that OKC floor, and you got the beautiful women in the stands.
I mean,
you want to play
good.
Yeah,
so
when
you got but so far as lifestyle, when you start talking about San Francisco, LA, Dallas, Houston, New York, Chicago, all that, then you say Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't got nothing. I've been to Oklahoma City. I like Oklahoma City to visit. I don't want to live there.
I don't either.
And I'm gonna tell you like this here. I don't even like visiting Cleveland or Milwaukee.
Oh, me neither. For what?
Just like I say, for real.
Drive through there, man. Just driving through.
Yeah, I feel you on that. The best way, the only way to go to Cleveland or Milwaukee is if you got a 2-hour flight left. And you getting out. You getting out in 2 hours. So get on out.
Yeah, you don't even have to see the rest of the city at that point.
No.
You just getting in there real quick.
Hey, the best thing to do is just wait in the airport.
Right on. Well, hey, man, hopefully you get that MVP. I doubt it, but hey, I hope you win. The hope is there.
Yeah. My biggest hope for Luka, I hope y'all beat the Clippers.
Oh yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
I think we should get past the Clippers in the first round. I don't think it's gonna be easy, but I definitely think we will beat them. Just because how we've played against them recently in the past few years, we've been pretty dominant over the Clippers.
And then you know me, I'm just gonna say it like this.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get past the Clippers because of who the Clippers got.
Oh yeah, no doubt. They got James Harden. You know he's not gonna show up in the playoffs.
If it comes to a 7-game series, you can count James Harden out, and you can count
Kawhi Leonard.
Well, Kawhi might even make it the whole game, 7 games.
Yeah, I hope he does make it.
And then Paul George and all these guys, man, they haven't did a lot to me. They're a lot more potential than results.
Is Kawhi hurt again? TJ said Kawhi got hurt. Kawhi always get hurt.
Kawhi stay hurt.
Always hurt.
First off, TJ, tell me when he healthy.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I mean, I just assume he hurt all the time.
I do too.
Because when he's not hurt, he's load managing.
Yeah.
So he ain't never there.
Yeah, but when he's on the floor, he's very effective. The cat.
Yeah.
He's real good, man. He's real good, but I'm not a fan of James Harden. I think everybody knows that. If that man didn't have a beard, I don't know if he'd still be on the roster right now. You know what I'm saying? He got a gimmick, he got a look, he got something the NBA can sell, but his product to me is trash. That's Leonard Fournette on the basketball court. We got a fullback on the court as far as I'm concerned. Now, he got a nice little step back 3 or whatever. That's whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I'm cool with that, but as soon as I see him penetrating, it's just like, hey,
I saw
him trying to make a shot. He's just going to bowl up in there like a fullback and just throw something up to try to catch a foul. I'm so happy they stopped calling that foul.
Oh yeah, and then KG, I just saw KG on the internet. He says, "Man, James, all these new moves that you see these guys doing, James Harden was the first one did it."
They traveling.
And he said he showed James Harden doing a triple step back. Triple step. You got the ball and you shuffling back. I'm like, oh my God, that's a move. No wonder these guys scoring 30 and 40.
Yeah, man.
But that's another story. We're gonna wish Luka well. Because I'm just gonna be honest. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't want Joker to win another MVP.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't. I mean, 2 is good for Joker because now he's gonna go down in history as a 3-time MVP. And I'm not nothing against Joker, but
Luka was down there. He averaged a triple-double this year, man.
Yeah, so
how can you not get this guy MVP with these kind of stats, bro?
He got some,
30, he led the team in points, rebounds, and assists, and steals, right? Luka averaged 33.9, right? Points a game, 9.2 rebounds, 9.8 assists. That's 1 assist and 1 rebound away from a triple-double.
I think he's
triple-double. 1.4 steals, 1.4 blocks a game. Yeah,
so
been balling, man.
Oh yeah, his numbers are better than Joker.
Yeah,
I don't know what they're talking about.
Just because Joker,
they are the defending champions. I don't know.
Man, you know what it is.
Yeah, and then sometimes
giving Joker that MVP.
Yeah, then sometimes when they get these guys on a roll of giving them MVP, they give them some undeservedly.
Yeah.
MVPs, and then a couple years later, when they deserve it, they still won't give it to them.
And if I can recall correctly, last time we faced them, I believe we beat them. And I know that really don't matter in the whole, totality of things, but
Yeah.
In the most recent head-to-head, yeah, we won that. And it was a good matchup, too. It was a good game.
Yeah. So the Clippers, like I said, the Clippers is, they just, like I said, we'll see.
Yeah.
But that's why they play the games. But I don't think, like I said, I don't think the Clippers, I wouldn't pick the Clippers over anybody because of who they got.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
I won't pick them over nobody.
Yeah, I don't trust James Harden.
Yeah, and I don't trust Kawhi Leonard to be there. And
well, only reason I would love to have Kawhi in the Mavericks, just because I think he's a great player.
But he gets hurt. I'm glad he's over there.
But he's got a championship that he won with the Raptors. Nobody else been able to do that. He led that team to that win, and he did something that Paul George and James Harden could not do: lead a team.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he did do that.
That's the one guy.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep this train moving. Still keeping it in Dallas, man. I don't know if you've heard.
I heard him something when he's talking about some kind of hotel.
Yeah, so he was doing an interview with Draymond Green on Draymond Green's podcast, and said, the main reason why he gave up his ownership, right, majority stake, is because he's not a developer, right? He's not a land developer. He's not a real estate developer, and he sold it to people that he knew were great at it. And his exact words: he would love to see a Venetian hotel in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, that's what it was, Venetian hotel.
So it's all, got a lot to do with that gambling law that they're looking to get passed.
Exactly.
And a lot of these other things, man. So, man, that would be super dope. Whatever, I'm just trying to imagine whatever they're looking to build, it's going to be a heck of a resort. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be dope. But we see what's up, man. Cuban, he's still handling all the basketball operations, but he got them bees, sold his portion of the team for some bees, so he can sit along and let them build a new arena and a hotel and everything.
Oh yeah.
Along with it. So, yeah, that's very exciting for the city of Dallas. But yeah, man. Also in the news, looks like our last night we got the play-in tournament going on. Did you see the Lakers and the Pelicans? That was a great game. The Pelicans showed up. Zion Williamson balled out,
So they were the 7th and 8th place team, right?
I believe so, yeah.
And then Golden State
played against the Kings last night.
They were the 9th
and 10. Yep. So now, Golden State, and we'll get to that in a second, Golden State was eliminated. So now the Lakers will face, the Lakers are now the 6th seed. So they'll face, they're the 7th seed, I'm sorry.
So they'll face
the number 2 seed.
Which is Denver.
Yep, they play the Nuggets, so good luck, good riddance. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they'll get past that.
We'll see.
We'll see. They got more guys. It's a better matchup this year than they had last year. I'll say that much. They got bigger bodies, and it's just a better matchup this year. We'll see.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And this is the whole thing. Denver is just not a team. I mean, Denver may get past the Lakers, but it's not like the other.
They're not a lock.
Yeah, they're not like they're not like Golden State was 3-4 years ago. Not like Cleveland was. No, I mean they won one. They're a lot more like Milwaukee.
Yeah,
they won one and they might win another one and they might not.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. And it's we'll see. The West is going to be very competitive. I know that because it's some young teams.
Because I'm going to say this: if Carl Anthony is healthy, it's going to be hard to get past on Minnesota.
Absolutely, it will be.
Because they got Rudy Gobert in the middle, and then Carl Anthony 7 foot shooting threes.
Yeah,
and they got the bodies, to deal with Denver. They got the big people.
And you ain't even mention Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
That's the dog up there. That's Jordan right there.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that you got to have, first thing you got to have to play Denver is you got to be big because Denver got, last year when they won it, they had about
3, 4, 6 10s across the board.
Yeah. They had about 4 guys, 6'10" or taller, and then they got Jamal Murray, 6'7", 6'8", that shooting guard. They had a big team.
Yeah.
So first thing you got to have some size to deal with them.
Oh, yeah. That's the thing. And the Lakers do have size. They do have that. Not so much. Well, they're younger than they were last year too.
Yeah.
So they got some youth. They got some size. We'll see. It might be a better series than what I think. The Lakers aren't horrible, but they're not as gelled as Utah. Utah's consistent. I mean, not Utah, but Denver.
No.
Denver's consistent. You know what you're gonna get out of Denver.
Oh yeah. And then them have been together a couple of years. You know, they got some of the guys know what to expect out of each other.
Yeah.
And that's means more than people think. You know, when you know that your guys are gonna do what they do and you're gonna do what you do. Yeah. That makes the game a lot easier.
But man, that was a really good game last night, huh? That was a really good game last night with the Pelicans, man.
Oh yeah.
Little Alvarado, that dude causes hell. I already knew. I can't believe they're actually in the play-in because I figured New Orleans, because of the playoff run they've had the past couple years, they've looked good come playoff time.
Did Zion get hurt at the end?
Yeah, he had a little injury. We don't know. Nobody knows what's wrong. I think it's a hamstring injury or something like that, right? Yeah. But Zion was balling.
Oh yeah, he got 40 or something.
You know, Shaq challenged him before the game to score 40, and he hit it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Zion came ready to play.
Well,
he is a superstar. He just hadn't. He hadn't had that opportunity in the playoffs yet. Yeah. You know? And
Shaq is another one. Sometimes Shaq needs to get somewhere and be quiet.
Well, I love it when Shaq challenges players. Every time he challenges a player, that player shows up for that game.
Sometimes Shaq didn't challenge himself, man.
Yeah.
Do you know how many times Shaq been swept out the playoff by 5 times?
Yeah.
Swept. Yeah. So, quit challenging. I mean, because these guys, once they get behind the microphone, they act like their game was flawless.
Yeah, man. No,
I'm just saying.
I love Shaq.
I love Shaq too.
I think in my era, in my time, Shaq was the most dominant player I ever saw. Because when he was on the floor, it wasn't nothing you could do. Young Shaq, I'm talking about.
Oh yeah. But
the first few years of the
championship. And then this is the whole thing. The way they call the game now, Shaq couldn't do that. Guys would be on the block and Shaq would just come knock them out the way. Yeah.
Yeah, but people forget when Shaq was young, Shaq had handles. Yeah. Shaq ain't never had a shot, but he could put that thing on the floor.
Oh yeah, Shaq
was very athletic.
Yeah. Shaq was very athletic. I mean, Shaq, like I said, Shaq actually long jumped 22 feet.
Yeah, he could run up and down that floor. Yeah, and to do that, you got to have some inertia. You got to have a little speed.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah.
You know,
absolutely. I know.
So Shaq can run a little bit.
Shaq.
You know, people act like Shaq is just a big dumb galoot. Like, nah, that dude.
Oh, they act like Shaq, kind of like they do Will and Kareem, huh?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
I mean, because Kareem can handle the ball. Will Chamberlain can handle the ball.
Yeah. See, I never knew Kareem could handle it. I saw him pound it and hit him with the hook, but I never just saw him on that floor. I saw Shaq coast to coast with that bad boy.
I saw Kareem do the same thing.
Straight up?
When he was younger.
Yeah. See, I didn't
See, and that's why these young guys got to quit comparing the older, because first off, these young people can't even imagine how different times are now than they were then. Yeah. So, and when they tell you, no, give it to him. After you get the rebound and give it to him for 5, 6, 7, 8 years, no, you can't handle the ball like you used to.
Yeah.
Just like Shaq the same way.
Yeah.
He could handle the ball. I remember Shaq taking it coast to coast in Orlando.
Yeah.
But after 2-3 years with the Lakers, he couldn't do that because they wouldn't let him.
Very true. I mean, they got Kobe there. What you want, Shaq?
Yeah, absolutely.
Dog. Get that boy.
Absolutely.
Give me that good outlet.
But anyway, Mark Cuban, hopefully he'll get that gambling and all that he wants.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he will because of money. And Mark got that paper, and the people he dealing with got paper.
He got plenty of that paper.
Yeah.
He got the Sands people building.
And all Jerry is doing is sitting over there doing like this. He's like, I hope they do get it, because Jerry already got all that stuff he trying to get.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Jerry, all he got to do is put the gambling machines in there.
Yeah.
So Jerry was over there saying, y'all go ahead.
Jerry gonna have a little piece of that. Somehow, some way he gonna try to.
Because the thing, he already got everything in place. All he got to do, like I said, is come with you.
Yep. Yep. And then on the second half of the games last night, this was an upset. I saw this early in the season. It never made, how kind of like when Russell Westbrook came to the Lakers, didn't make sense whatsoever. It's like, why the Lakers? There ain't enough balls for Westbrook and LeBron. They both have to have the ball to be effective, right? It wasn't good. Chris Paul. I never understood why Golden State signed Chris Paul at the beginning of the season. They're already a small team.
I think Golden State signed Chris Paul so somebody else wouldn't get him.
You think so?
Yeah, and I was like, Why? Let him have it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's just me.
Yeah, Chris Paul at this point, he's not as consistent anymore. I just don't think his body allows it, right? Because
his body never could.
He's what? He came in 1 year, 2 years after LeBron. They've been playing for about the same amount of time.
If he didn't, he came 1 or 2 years after. Because see, LeBron, Chris Bosh, and Carmelo came the same
together,
year. And then I think he might have came a year or two after.
Yeah.
Maybe it might have been the next year. Yeah.
Yeah. And they never matched. You could tell it was off. They had some good games where they looked, when that team has that perfect game, that one perfect game, and they look like they are unbeatable.
How many times?
I saw that happen a couple times this year. But that perfect game don't happen very often.
Oh, no.
Where everybody's on.
Yeah,
you can't count on that.
And then this the whole thing. Chris Paul is another guy. I mean, I'm just, I like Chris Paul, he's a good player and all that. But I think it's been out of his career, it's been about 5, 6 times he's been hurt in the Western Conference Finals. He couldn't perform when his team needed him the most.
Yeah, man.
It's been a lot. I mean, it's been quite. He did it in down there with Lob City at the Clippers.
Clippers, yep.
Then he went to Houston, did the same thing 2 times.
The same thing.
So
it's like the same growing or whatever.
Yeah, and it's always in the
some soft tissue in it.
And then it's always in the in the Western Conference. It's always in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Pretty much now a couple times it's been in regular season.
Yeah.
But most of the time it's right when you need in the conference finals. He's been hurt. Yeah. I know at least 4 or 5 times.
That makes me feel like he's been half-assing it all year. Yeah. And then come playoff, he want to turn it on.
Yeah, well
his body want to lie.
Then that makes me think that his body just can't take all that pounding after 80-something, 90 games.
Yeah.
His body but can't take no more.
Yeah.
I mean, some people's body can, some can't.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. But, yeah, it's crazy seeing Golden State exit the playoffs so quickly. Because just 2 years ago, they won a championship. Yeah. And then, seeing the decline of Klay Thompson, that's been sad. Because Klay Thompson, he's a very likable guy. The Splash Brothers.
Actually,
injuries and
actually the thing that hurt them the worst to me is because year before last when they won the championship, Andrew Wiggins was actually their second best player.
Yeah, what happened to Andrew Wiggins?
I have no idea. He dropped back. He dropped off the map. Worse, that 1 year he lived up to some of the potential that we thought he had.
Yeah,
but now he's not even as good as he was before that 1 year.
Yep.
So
that's crazy.
So their whole team, Andrew Wiggins is not playing. Draymond a little longer in the tooth. Klay.
Draymond actually had his best shooting year though. Best year shooting the 3 this year.
Yeah.
That can't count on that.
Because he shot. No, Draymond. Look at the first part of his career. Draymond was actually a decent 3-point shooter.
Yeah.
And then him and Steve Kerr had some issues about his 3-point shooting. And then, like we were saying a while ago, Draymond stopped for about a year and a half, 2 years shooting.
You know what the issue was?
What?
You got Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. Why are you shooting?
Yeah, but if you hitting just as good a percentage as they are,
no doubt.
But then once him and Steve Kerr had that issue, Draymond said, "Okay, I won't shoot it no more." Now he can't shoot it as good as he used to.
Yeah.
And now, after 2-3 years, now he's bouncing back to kind of halfway.
Now they need it.
Yeah, now they need it.
Now they need it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I saw.
But, that's how the game goes.
Oh, yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes.
Yeah, but we're going to keep this thing moving on, man. Y'all know what time it is.
Uh-oh.
It's my favorite time of the show at this point, man. We call this section Ring the Bell. So, what up,
I'm going to ring the bell on Julius Erving.
Yes, sir.
Let me look at him for a second.
Yeah,
Julius Erving. He's another one of these guys that he'll never, ever get the credit that I think he deserves.
Yeah.
Because first thing, he spent his first 5 years of his career in the ABA.
And that man's flow was impeccable.
And, Dr. J was hanging in the aisle, going behind the backboard, reaching back, putting English on the ball, making it go in, high flying, dunking over people, shooting the mid-range shot and all that, man, and he'll never get to credit because he spent 5 years in the ABA. And, you know, and when I was talking about the ABA once before, you know, I go on there and I read the comments, but I never comment back. One guy said, well, quite naturally, the talent in the ABA wasn't good as the NBA. No, the talent wasn't as good, but Dr. J actually won 2 ABA titles. And then when he came to the NBA, the talent was better, but the results were pretty much the same because Dr. J started running the Eastern Conference, and he came to the NBA in 1976, and in 1977 he was in the NBA championship game. Now they did lose because he needed different teammates because his teammates were Lloyd Free, which changed his name to World Be Free, and George McGinnis was trying to prove that they were better players than Doctor because they had Portland down 2-0, and then they went on this me streak. George McGinnis wanted to prove that he was just as good or better than Dr. J, and Lloyd World Be Free wanted to prove that he was better than both of them. So they were jacking up all kind of shots and not sharing the ball, and they lost that series to Portland. So Dr. J actually needed different teammates, but he had already won 2 championships in the ABA. And then in 1980, Magic Johnson's rookie year, they lost to the Lakers again in the NBA championship. So that's Dr. J, 2 losses in the NBA championship. Then he went and got a few other different teammates. He got Maurice Cheeks, and he got Moses Malone, he got Andrew Toney, he got some other teammates, and then they came back and beat the Lakers in 1983. And this is the real truth. They made the Lakers look bad in that series. And Dr. J, that wasn't the time when he dunked on Cooper. I think that was the other series. But Dr. J and Moses Malone made the Lakers look kind of bad, and Moses Malone actually made Kareem look like he needed to retire. I'm just going to be honest. And I'm a Kareem fan, but in that championship series when they swept the Lakers, I said at the end of that series, Kareem needed to retire. But the Lakers came back and won a couple more championships after that. But after Dr. J won that championship, by this time, Dr. J is in his mid-30s because he came into the league. By the time he played 5 years in the ABA, by the time he got to the NBA, he was already 28 years old. So a lot of his best years was already behind him. And Dr. J went to University of Massachusetts. So he changed the game. And this is the thing, that back in the day, if you wanted to see all the guys in the, if you wanted to see Nate Archibald and those guys do all the fancy dribbling and Dr. J do some of the things that he can do, you had to go to Rucker Park because they would not let them in the NBA. If you did this, they called it playground moves. Yeah. Back then, all the stuff they do in the NBA, they used to call playground moves. And if you did those moves, all behind your back, between your legs 3-4 times, they'll tell you go play with the Globetrotters.
Wow, that's before the 3-point shot and all that stuff.
Yeah, and actually when Dr. J came out of college, he was the best player in college. But you know, when they get ready to draft you, they start nitpicking. I'll start saying all the things that he couldn't do. And then, you know, back then, that would change the narrative so quick. All he had to say it, then everybody believed it because that's what they said. So Dr. J took his talents, like LeBron said, to the ABA, and that's how he was in the ABA, 2 championships, 1 championship in the NBA, but 3 trips to the finals.
What kind of stuff was Dr. J doing? Was he a knucklehead like Jordan or no?
No.
He was just making some stuff up trying to
Dr. J was the ambassador of the ABA.
Oh, wow.
More than anything.
Yeah.
And then when Dr. J came, he came to the league in 76. In 77, he was in the championship.
Wow.
So
against the Celtics?
No, against Portland.
In the East,
against Portland.
That's when
Bill Walton. And now Dr. J was nothing like Michael Jordan. Dr. J was such a stand-up, well-mannered, spoken. You know, I don't want to, because I hate to say that when somebody say he well spoken. What the hell does that mean?
Yeah.
But anyway, but Dr. J was very articulate, well dressed.
He was a scholar.
Yeah, he was a scholar.
Yeah.
He was such a scholar that Barack Obama marked himself after Dr. J.
Are you serious?
That's what he said.
That's what Barack said?
Barack said that I modeled myself after Julius Erving.
Wow, that's crazy.
He said, because I want to talk like Dr. J.
Yeah.
I want to walk like Dr. J.
Yep.
And I want to be respected like Dr. J.
That's insane.
That's what Barack said.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you this here. If you ever see Barack walk just like Dr. J.
For real?
And that's probably on purpose. After when you're growing up, mimicking somebody, and you keep doing it, next thing you know, that's who you are.
Man, you know who I mimicked on?
Who did you mimic?
It ain't no hard guess.
Carl Anderson.
Your favorite NBA player, like Mike. Hey, if I could be like Mike. Be like Mike.
My favorite NBA player. The logo, Jerry West.
hey, like Mike, trying to be like Mike right here, baby. Let's go.
You try to drink that Gatorade and be on the front of Wheaties.
Hey, I got that walk down. I can chew that gum, stick that tongue out. I just didn't grow 8 more inches. It's all good though. But yeah, that's Dr. J, man. Like I mentioned a few times already, had the pleasure to meet him, man. Stand up dude, bro. Like,
you talk to him, you see how he talk.
Yeah, bro. Like, I never
and
seen how just cool, bro. Like, he never changed. He never changed his position. He was sitting in the chair, had his legs crossed, just chilling.
Yeah.
Never changed. Just sat here like this the whole time. People walking in and out, speaking to him, just being in that presence. Yeah. People like that. They're human. They're not aliens, but they got a glow. They got a presence around. Dr. J is one of them dudes that he got that. And I'm gonna tell you one thing that I took from Dr. J. I took it. Dr. J's wife told this about him. They said, "Do Julius have an accountant?" She said, "No, he ain't got no accountant. He don't have nobody that touch his money." He said, "Because the reason he don't is because he count his money at night before he go to bed, and then he count it again the first thing in the morning." So he know what he got.
So now I took. I'm gonna tell you like this right now. I got a John Quarters at home. I know I got a John Pettis. I know.
Straight
I
up.
got some money in there. Hey,
you know exactly what's in them
I
things.
count my money every night before I go to bed, and every morning when I get up.
Yeah.
And that way, ain't none gone that I don't know about.
Yeah. Hey,
and if it leave, I authorize it.
Hey, hopefully you counting more than you counted the night before. That's the whole idea.
The more I count.
Yeah, you know
but
what I'm
I don't
saying?
never want nobody else keeping up with my money. So I got that from Dr. J. Count your own money.
So you corrected me. I thought Dr. J was Michael Jordan's favorite player until you told me it was actually David Thompson.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right, but I know Jordan was also influenced by Dr. J.
Yeah, because Connie Hawkins influenced Dr. J. Dr. J influenced David Thompson and Michael Jordan.
Okay. Yeah,
Connie Hawkins was I hate to say the first. He's the first guy I knew that was doing the high flying, the holding the ball in one hand, doing this. Passing,
never heard of this guy.
All that stuff.
Never heard of Connie Hawkins a day in my life until what is it? April 17, 2024.
I rang the bell on him one day. He's
Connie
another
Hawkins.
guy that didn't get to the NBA till he was 28 years old.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Well, it's not crazy to me because that's how Major League Baseball operates, at least with us, anyways. But we'll keep this thing moving, man.
Dr. J, ring the bell. Let's move on.
Dr. J, Julius Erving. Boy had that fro.
Boy,
he had what?
He had, we don't get into it, but I'm going to tell you like this. Dr. J is one, for me, he's in my top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me.
Straight up.
Yeah. I mean, if I was...
So he's in that GOAT conversation, no doubt.
If
there is a GOAT conversation.
I wouldn't have no problem having Dr. J on it.
Straight up.
I wouldn't have no problem.
Wow, that's crazy. See, and a lot of people don't even think about that. Yeah. They just look right past Dr. J.
This is what nobody wants. Everybody talk about Larry Bird. Dr. J was giving Larry Bird the business more than Larry Bird was giving.
I almost put a picture of Dr. J dunking on Larry Bird.
Oh yeah.
And it was Larry Bird and like 2 other dudes he was dunking on at the same time. I was like, God, dog, Dr. J wasn't playing.
That was one of the teams that Larry Bird and them couldn't get through.
Yeah,
was Philadelphia.
Yeah.
76ers.
Yeah.
His first 3-4 years, first 3-4 years, it was hard for them to.
Yeah, them late 70s and early 80s, them Philly, them Sixers. Yeah,
they was running the East.
That was a wrench that got through in the system in Boston and LA because it was all Lakers and
Boston.
But Philly came in there and was like, hold up, dog. Hold up, dog.
Yeah. When Dr. J got there, he's like, I'm gonna take over half of this now.
Yeah. We over here now. ABA no more. Yeah, we over here. Excuse me. French lick. I need to go on and get this, dog. Let me go on and get that from you, dog.
Let's go.
Oh man, you'll never believe who won the celebrity.
Shaq?
Sports personality, the March Madness tournament.
I'm so
first
surprised.
ever, man. I'm not shocked at all. Shaq is for the people, man. Shaquille O'Neal.
What would tell you why?
Shaq. Congratulations, bro.
Shaq is
he's a man of the people, man.
See, Shaq is a regular dude.
Yeah, he is.
He's just big.
He's huge, very wealthy.
Oh yeah, and don't mind sharing.
Yeah, don't mind. He don't mind sharing at all.
And he'll tell you in a minute
educated.
That his favorite store. You know what Shaq's favorite store is?
Well, Walmart or something? Target?
Walmart.
Straight up?
Off the bat, Walmart.
Yeah, I believe it. I mean,
Shaq going Walmart spent $33,000.
Yeah, because you know how much he making off Walmart? That boy selling them Shaq shoes.
Yeah.
Every day is thousands of them pairs of shoes selling.
He see somebody. Every time he go to Walmart, he gonna spend about $10,000.
He gonna find somebody to spend it on?
Man, what you want? Go get what you want to buy, sucker. You want something? Go get it.
Man, see, that's if I was in that position, I feel like that's how I'd be, for the people. Yeah. But he's not, Shaq ain't no fool. Shaq got that mailbox money coming in from everywhere.
Oh yeah, Shaq got
several businesses, man. He's done it the right way.
Yeah.
So
and then, he got a good street rule with his kids too.
Hey, this my money, dog.
Now you know what he say?
What he say?
You gotta have 2 degrees before you touch my cheese.
Wow, you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, that's the thing.
Wow.
So far as basketball, Shaq is so far as basketball. Shaq, all right, he one of the best centers and all that. But that's why I like Shaq. For the things he do off the court.
2 degrees before you touch my cheese. Man, that's what's up, Shaq.
I
love that.
So I like it like this. By the time you get 2 degrees, you might not need my cheese.
Exactly. Yeah. Hey.
That's his line with his children.
Wow. Yeah, because you ain't gonna need it at that point.
Yeah.
Now look, you got your 2 degrees, you wanna start a business? I know you know what you're doing now.
Yeah, absolutely.
You done been through the rigmarole. Yeah. You done paid your dues. Yeah, I help you start your business now.
I was kind of, because Shelly Sharp been so hot, but Shaq is a people's guy.
Man.
He the people's champ.
He the people's champ, bro.
Yeah, he the people's champ.
He the people's champ. I love Shaq, man. Like Shaq is probably my favorite sports personality, like, period. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't take nothing too serious. You know what I'm saying? He can make fun of himself. You know what I'm saying? And he's smart. Like his mindset of wanting to accomplish any and everything in front of me in this world. I want to be a cop. I want to get a degree. I want to, win these championships. I want to own 5 guys. I want to be the Walmart guy. I want to make my shoes. Everything that, Papa John's Pizza. Like he's got, man. Shaq
got his hand on a lot of stuff.
And then he's got an affordable shoe for the kids. For the single mothers that can't afford the Jordans and stuff. Like he makes a affordable shoe he puts in Walmart, right? Like he's really for the people.
Yeah. So I can understand why he won because there's probably people that don't even watch sports vote for Shaq.
Yeah, man. Shaq is that's a heck of a champion. So I am thrilled to announce our first ever champion of the Celebrity March Madness tournament. It's Shaquille O'Neal, man. So congrats, Shaq.
Yeah.
Appreciate you doing what you do out here for the people, man. And obviously the people appreciate it too because they voted you as a champion. So we're going to keep this party rolling with that being said. Moving on.
What we got?
WNBA.
Oh, man.
Boy, I tell you what.
Look at those young ladies.
Those young ladies, man.
Look at those young ladies.
Yeah, man. So I
want to emphasize ladies.
Yeah. So as everybody anticipated, Caitlin Clark went first pick of the draft to the Indiana Fever, right? Cameron Brink, who is also Steph Curry's god sister, right? Now they grew up together.
Yeah, she went to
Stanford University.
And what team did she go to?
She went to the LA Spark.
Yeah,
She's still on that West Coast.
Remember that, yeah.
Still on that West Coast. And Cameron went in there fly, boy. Look at that split. That dress she had on was something serious, man. Yeah. You know, these young ladies dressed up like young ladies this year, man, for this draft, you know? And Angel Reese looking beautiful. I heard Shador Sanders then dropped his girlfriend and dating Angel Reese now, you know?
Who?
Shador. Dion's son, the cute number two.
Is he tall enough?
Yeah. Evidently.
Because Angel Reese is what, 6'3"?
I think something like that.
She might be.
Hey,
about 6'2" right now.
Hey, man. Hey,
that don't matter. Now he doing the right thing, and this is what I want to say about the WNBA.
Yeah, popularity is, hopefully.
I hope the popularity is picking up.
Mm-hmm.
And with these young ladies, I hope this is just what I want. This is just my opinion. It ain't nobody else's opinion. I hope I don't offend nobody, but I'm finna tell you my opinion about the WNBA. Yeah. I hope these young ladies change the perception of the WNBA.
Yeah.
Because right now, the has a real bad perception.
Yeah.
Because when you look at the WNBA, you got too many women that's looking like men and trying to play like men.
Yeah.
And that's hurting the popularity of the
sport.
game.
Yeah.
Because if we want to see men play, we turn to the NBA.
Yeah.
And when I look at college women's basketball, it's a pure game. These young ladies are playing against other young ladies.
Yeah.
And you can tell that they all look like young ladies. Mm-hmm. And I hope this group right here starts to change some of the perception of the WNBA. Yeah. Because every last one of them look like a young lady and act like a young lady, carry themselves. I just hope that they go and kind of change the perception, and hopefully that perception would change the viewership, would change the money that they make.
Yeah, exactly. Because right now,
the viewership is down.
Yeah, the only reason the WNBA is alive is because the NBA is so successful.
Yeah.
The NBA is paying for the WNBA. That's why Caitlin Clark's only going to make over the next 5 years combined
300
and something thousand. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what on salary.
And that's why they had to complain. So it was like, look, man, if I stay in college, I'll make more money through NIL.
Yeah, she made a couple million last year.
In NIL,
NIL. So now you're gonna go down.
So now she's going to make $75,000, $80,000.
Well, the only thing is gonna save her Reese is that they already got endorsement deals.
Yeah, no doubt.
But just for money from the WNBA.
Yeah.
And I think if they stay looking like young ladies, stay acting like young ladies, and then maybe they can inspire the next couple of groups that's coming along
to come play,
to be like them.
Yeah.
And not be like
BG.
I would say BG.
Be like them, and not be like them.
Be like BG. I hope they be more like this than like BG.
BG just got a jail. Out of the. You talking about the hot boys on fire? BG out of Louisiana.
Yeah. BG.
I been trying to be me.
Baby gangster. BG from Florida. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. Yeah, cause BG did just get out of jail.
Hey, right when I was saying that, I was like, oh, I gotta take it further. Yeah. New Orleans BG. Around this jump.
Both BG's been a jump.
Hot boy.
But these young ladies here, I love to see them play.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say this. The Chicago, Sky?
Yes, sir.
They got a front line.
Hey, I was just about to say, they got Cardosa.
They got these two
They got Cardosa and Angel Reese.
They got these
in the
two
draft.
right here.
Absolutely. They're now teammates.
Going to Chicago Sky.
Hey, and you remember LSU and South Carolina was banging.
Yeah.
That was a rough. It was getting rough in the mix down there when they played against each other.
They've been playing against each other since high school.
And now they teammates.
But Angel Reese, I'll be glad to play with her.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to say her.
Yeah.
Man, she's a banger.
Absolutely.
She is a banger. And she love it. Man, I saw 2 or 3 clips where she was calling for the ball and she just give it to me.
Yeah.
Just laughing and got it and bam and throwing the hit. I said, she laughing while she playing.
Yeah. I think last week you got her mixed up with Liz Cambridge though, because Liz Cambridge the one that got banned from the Australian.
Okay. Yeah,
Australian team. Because she had that. She got that.
This is a young lady from South Carolina.
Yeah.
That's
They look alike because they both 6'7", 6'8", big and banging.
Okay,
enjoy banging down low, and they got
what's her name? Cambridge.
Liz Cambridge, and that's Camila Cardoza, I believe. Camila Cardoza.
All them C's and I do apologize for that.
Yeah.
But I knew that it was the Australian team that got that the young lady got banned for them.
We'll be right back, y'all. Hey, we got this new camera in the mix, and it is very sensitive.
Yeah. See the movie that's.
And we're back like we never left. But yeah, Camila Cardoza and Angel Reese are now teammates for the Chicago Sky. They have a lot to look forward to, man.
Oh yeah.
They have a lot to look forward to. But moving on. So as you see, Zay Green is on the board. Last week we told you she entered the transfer portal. This week we have an update. Zay Green is now committed to the University of Alabama, returning to the SEC for her senior year as a graduate senior for the Alabama Crimson Tide, man. So congratulations, Zay. Excited for you out there in the SEC. What you think about it, no?
Oh, she got some great talent, and she in the SEC, and all I can say, I hope she get a lot of NIL before she get ready for the draft.
Hey,
she'll get.
Right now, she's projected as the number 2 draft pick in the WNBA next year.
I can see that.
Yeah. She got the skills. Absolutely.
She got mad skills.
She got the skills, man. So, yeah, man. You know, Zay?
Now everything is just up to her. She gotta make the best of the opportunity that she got.
Yep. Take advantage of the opportunity, like you said, and do what it do, man. Just keep doing what you're doing, Zay. We watching. We gonna keep the people up to date, up to speed with you. So congratulations on your new school. Looking forward to seeing Alabama. You're looking real comfortable sitting in that chair like that, though. Write that down. Watch out that down, that girl. Keep this thing moving. Y'all see. Dallas Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb and Micah Parsons were not at the voluntary workouts. Are you surprised?
No.
Yeah, no surprise there.
No.
Is that was expected for them to no show?
I mean, what these young guys do, nothing surprising me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's they both still under contract, right?
Yeah, they're both under contract. No doubt.
And this is the last year for both of them.
Yes.
So.
Also, I want to note that it is proven that fifth-year NFL guys typically stop going to the voluntary workouts. So it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, because it's voluntary.
Yeah, come training camp. But Dak was there, of course.
Oh, yeah.
He's scared for his job right now.
Well, Dak has always been a company guy.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, we say that. That contract he got was not a company contract.
I mean, well, this is
with the no
thing.
trade clause and the all this and that. Like, bro, like if you suck, like,
yeah. I mean, well, you got to get that's the new thing in sports now. These guys are not playing for championships; they're playing for the bag.
Oh, absolutely.
So that's just a new thing now. Guys sacrificing to try to win and all that. Them days over.
Yeah. Well, they realize how much the owners have into it. Like the owners ain't really trying to win no championships.
Yeah, the owners trying to make money.
Exactly. And I think a lot of the Cowboys have realized that about Jerry Jones.
Yeah, he ain't trying to win championships, so they're gonna try to. So they're.
These boys went out and signed Royce Freeman yesterday at running back. Like that's a big deal.
Who?
Royce Freeman from the Rams. Exactly.
I heard them on this for signing a running back, and I've read half of the article. They never did say his name, so I was like, they don't want me to know who he is, so let me quit reading.
Because you probably don't know who he is.
I don't care who he is.
Like, hey, it's like Zeke is really the only person that anybody around here really wants to hear right now, and it's not. That's more of just a fanship thing, not even a championship thing.
But this is the thing that even last year with the Patriots, Zeke had a couple of good games.
Absolutely.
I don't know what this guy ever done in his life.
Right, man.
I mean,
I don't either.
I saw the Rams play a couple times.
Yeah.
Last year, you said his name, and I was like, who?
Who? Exactly. Now he's not a well-known. I know him, just because
you read
fantasy football. No, I'm fantasy football. Like I know a lot of these guys.
Okay.
But
they're not on nobody's team, right?
No, he's not a difference maker. He's somebody that can beat the defense up a little more. Yeah. Like we gonna see.
Yeah,
that draft coming up next week. So Jerry's whole thing is deadlines make deals. That's his whole thing. I listen to Jerry when he talk.
Oh yeah.
If you listen to Jerry, he'll let you know about how he approaches business. He tells you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, one thing, why I'm wealthy, because I asked for the money.
All kind of people gonna change.
Yeah, deadlines make deals. Like, so you can, anytime you got a free agent on the Cowboys, it's going to go as long as it got to go until that deadline comes.
And I think
Jerry will get serious at that point.
Because I think I heard Michael Parsons say this was a couple months back. Let him go ahead and take care of CD, blah, blah. I thought I heard him say that. Somebody said that. Yeah, all that was real cute back then, but then now, it don't, I mean,
when the rubber meet the road, you know what I'm saying, months later, boys start getting nervous. All them cute little team-friendly things you were saying before.
Yeah, nah, they don't mean
out the door, and word on the street is that they don't like what Marco. So this is what I'm starting to learn. Anytime one of the star players is in opposition to what the front office is doing, the player is the problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even if they tell the absolute truth, like T.O.
Yeah, absolutely.
T.O. just unmasked the situation. He told us what was going on in the building, and they got rid of him.
Thing. The front office is in control, not the player.
Absolutely.
So whoever's in control, most of the time, it's hard to prove them wrong.
And that front office got real thin skin, too.
Oh, yeah.
Them boys got thin skin up there, man.
So who having trouble with the front office now?
Michael Parsons does. So they say. Media saying this. So we'll see how it works out.
The reason is that Michael is probably having problems with them because now that it's up for the, you know what happens when you go for your contract? You tell them all the things you can do, and they tell you all the things you can't.
Absolutely.
Do. So Michael didn't want to hear that.
Yeah,
what he can't do.
But this is the thing, and the Cowboys, they've been doing this forever, or for a while. They will manipulate players during the season. Yeah. Right? If a player's in the contract year, Like Tony Pollard last year or the year before. Every time he got close to the end zone, what they do? They brought in another running back because they don't want you to be able to say, "Oh, I scored 20 touchdowns, bro. Pay me."
Yeah, no.
Right? So they're going to control that. They feel like they can still get a touchdown without you in the game.
Oh,
so we're going to either pass it off to somebody else or bring in that other running back and let them get that touch so we can keep them numbers down.
That's business.
That's business.
Yeah.
But that ain't winning. Kansas City Chiefs ain't running their operation like that. I don't think the Pittsburgh Steelers are running their operation like that.
Well,
limiting touches the guys. Now, I know that it does happen. Yeah, certain guys, yeah.
No, but I mean, now when you're at the top of your game, you ain't going to limit Travis Kelce.
No.
You know, you're not going to limit.
No.
Now,
if you want to win, no.
Yeah. Now, number 9, what's this guy, number 19 that quit throwing to?
Yeah.
Now, they limited him
absolutely.
right out the door.
Yeah, absolutely.
They limited him right out the door.
Yeah.
You know, because they, So,
Kadarius Toney.
So you know the front office,
he's hurt.
Who's ever in control? Who's ever in control is usually the one that's right. And
controlling that narrative, man.
Yeah, so the Cowboys not showing up. That's no big deal.
Yeah.
And now if they don't show up to training camp,
now that's more of a story.
Yeah.
Now we got an Emmitt Smith situation on our hands. You know?
No. Because when Emmitt wasn't there, they lost.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's an Emmitt situation right there. I think Mike will be back. I think they'll sign CD. I think he's asking for like 5 years or $150 million. That's his initial ask. I'm sure he'll settle for like 130, 135.
And then this is the whole
like
thing. Only the first 2-3 years be guaranteed. Then after that, if he not producing, he out of here.
Well, like signing bonus is the only real thing that's guaranteed in a football contract.
Yeah.
Everything else is outside of guaranteed money.
Yeah.
Hey, it's up for grabs if you stay healthy. If it's incentive based, like you must meet these requirements and expectations in order to receive this money. So this ain't baseball. You got
baseball.
You got guys in baseball sign Jacob DeGrom. I don't know how much. Rangers signed him for some hundreds of millions of dollars. This man, I don't know if he's thrown in the game for us yet.
What about Ben Simmons?
Ben Simmons the same way.
Signed that contract. Ben Simmons ain't really playing 2-3 years.
Man, I remember it was a picture for the Yankees.
But he got out, but he's still getting all his money.
Yeah, this dude for the Yankees, he was with the Marlins. Percival? No, it wasn't Percival. I forget who it was. I can't think of his name. But he was with the Marlins, signed a 5-year deal with the Yankees. Was hurt for 4.5 seasons. Got all his money with the Yankees. And it was a big deal.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
It was a $100 million plus deal.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Got all his money. And didn't pitch. Didn't even pitch. He pitched maybe 2 games in 5 years.
Yeah, Ben Simmons is not even attempting to play, is he?
No, man.
But he's still getting all his money. Now, see, guaranteed contract.
That's the risk you take, though.
Yeah. That's
the risk you don't expect an athlete to quit on you like that. Like, I don't know another athlete that's ever done what Ben Simmons has done. Just shut all the way down. Like, bro, like, where's your spine, dog? That's not even, that's how can you call yourself a man doing stuff like that, bro? You shook your
not
head,
a competitor.
Shook a hand, signed your name to the dotted line, bro, and then don't show up to play? Not a competitor, bro? You ain't got no nuts, dog.
That ain't all you ain't got.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like that's I can't respect that, bro. I cannot respect that.
You know, but guys doing that now, once they get the money, and you see guys in the NFL, that contract year, they ball out.
Yeah.
As soon as they get that big money.
Man, Albert Hainsworth is the guy that comes to mind. You remember Albert Hainsworth? Yeah. That big tackle?
Yeah.
That boy got all that money and then
went to the park and started whistling.
Boy turned into Waldo. Hey, you seen Johnny? Because that boy ain't showing up. Albert Hainsworth was cold in Tennessee. He signed that big contract in Washington. Boy did not show up at all. Still got that bread, though. Got that bread. Some of it anyway, not all of it. But we're going to keep this thing rolling. I don't know how familiar you are with the but this young man here, destroying, hell of a story. I believe it was Central Florida, University of Central Florida. It was Central Florida or South Florida. We went to school as a kicker, right? Freshman year, started a YouTube page because he couldn't, make any money at that time. No NIL existed. Started a YouTube page, was very successful YouTube page, started making money, got kicked off his college team.
Oh, yeah, because he was
making money.
Yeah, that's before the NIL.
Yeah, before the NIL. Yeah. This is, 6, 7, 8 years later. He still got his YouTube channel, doing very well. Now he's got, he throws these 7-on-7 and these 1-on-1v1 showcases, and everybody shows up. NFL guys show up, everybody shows up. Doing well. Anyways, he got in contact with The Rock, or The Rock got in contact with him, right? He finally got a job because the man can kick. He really can kick. He's got videos of him making 60-plus yard field goals, right? And not in a game situation, but off a tee or somebody, low pressure, And so he finally got an opportunity. Did well. Game and a half in the UFL, right? I think he had one field goal attempt, but then they blew the whistle. So it froze his kick. His attempt didn't count. Then, they ended up getting a first down, whatever. Came back next game. Kickoff, right? Goes down. He's a football player now.
Yeah.
Attempts to make the tackle.
I read the story.
Breaks his neck. Just like that. Story over. This story, the UFL story, this UFL experience is done and over with. So, man, I feel bad because Destroying is a good dude, man. In the last studio, the company was actually working on his NFTs. The company I partnered with was working on his NFTs. So got to meet his group, his whole pub, his marketing group. Good people. Good dude. I'm pushing for him, man. I was happy to see him get this opportunity, and then just like that. That's why it's called the NFL, though, not for long. He in the UFL, but the risk in this sport is extremely high.
Yeah.
And if you've taken that amount of time off as a kicker, all he did was he went and made a tackle. It was a good tackle.
Yeah.
But bad form, head down, broke his neck, boom, ball game. Like,
now
these ain't nothing to play with, man. You I'm saying that to say, like, yeah, you can think you can go out there and do something. Yeah, but these dudes been training every day that you've been thinking about training, thinking about football. Yeah. They've been actually out there doing it. Them bodies are stronger, thicker,
and
tougher.
Not only that,
and built for that contact.
His YouTube career is in
jeopardy. Yeah.
Because now, first off, he's going to be laid up for a while with a broken leg.
Yeah, well, he's got one of them big old neck things. He's walking around. Like, he popped up. Oh. Like, he wasn't on the ground laying down. He a tough son of a gun, He made the tackle and got up. And
he
then
might be all right then.
Yeah.
As long as because my first talk, I was hoping that the young man could walk again.
Oh, no, he's good. He's good. He's walking. I'm talking, he made the tackle and got up.
Yeah. Okay.
You could tell something was wrong with him when he got up. Now, because he just wasn't moving the same. But, bro, like, that's scary. Like,
football is
these dudes, man, it's a very physical sport.
Very violent game, man. If you ain't with it, don't do it.
Don't do it, man. Don't do it, But I was happy to see him get that opportunity because I think it was crappy that he lost his, football scholarship behind a successful YouTube page. Like, the man can't work, so he was creative, and
that's what I applaud him for.
Yeah.
Finding a way to make money, and then now somebody tried to destroy that, and guess what?
Exactly.
You become even bigger with it.
Exactly.
So I applaud him for that.
He made more money. Like, football players are like, why is he playing football? He making more money with YouTube than he'll ever make in the NFL. Right? Because that's the type of following that he has. He's got like 5-7 million followers. It's a lot of followers.
Yeah. He should have.
Huge personality. But he's truly a competitor.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so he want to compete.
He was still around football all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Still around that energy.
And he still think he can
And
compete.
he knew he could do it,
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
He's done it. So I feel him, man. So, shout out to you, man. Hats off for giving a valiant effort, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Football is
like, man, I just
a type sport.
Hope you heal and get better, bro.
You have to be a little delusional to play football.
Oh, you got to be absolutely out of your damn mind. Not a little delusional.
Because what you always have to think, because I have, been on the football field and saw somebody hurt, and I looked down at him and I said, "Oh, that won't be me." But it could have been.
Absolutely.
But that's what all athletes think. That's the other guy. That'll never happen to me.
Yeah.
And
until it does.
Yeah, until it does.
Yep.
And then you'll be like, oh, yeah, it can happen.
Oh, man, I remember 8th grade. It was almost me. I thought it was me. I hit a dude with my head down, felt that flame, felt that fire go down through my spine. I just, not today. It ain't not to me today, but for the next 3 weeks, that neck was on crook. It didn't feel too good, but yeah, man.
And then after 3 weeks, what happened?
I mean, I was right back out there doing it again. But hey, I wasn't tackling with my head down no more.
I mean, yeah, you learned something.
I learned that lesson.
But this is the whole thing. You was a little delusional because you got back out there.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
It can't happen again.
I was delusional in the first place.
Oh yeah,
getting out there, going as hard as I did, and I told you I tried to run over 3 people one time, so I was very delusional when I played football.
I mean, that's just what you have to do to be some, in certain sports. Hey. You gotta be a little cuckoo.
You gotta find out. You gotta find out. Hey, this either gonna work or it ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. But hey, I did all right. But yeah, man, destroying, man. I feel you, bro. I love your passion, bro. I love what you're doing out there.
And
I just wanted to, you got people behind you out here, bro.
Go back to YouTube, man. Leave football alone.
Yeah, no doubt. He's gonna do that. He's already been posting stuff with his brace on. So he ain't gonna stop that money train, man. Can't do that. Can't do that. But
keep it going.
Let's keep this party rolling. We got a few more subjects, man. So we on to the MLB. About here, but I just want to say, just had to shout out the fact that Timmy Kirkshin, the guy that he got a real high voice, they be cracking on him. His voice cracks. He's probably, 70-something years old, but his voice cracks like a 13-year-old preschool kid when he gets excited. Very cool dude, but very respected in the industry, man. Love baseball, and people respect his opinion, and he is called Corey Seager of the Texas Rangers the best shortstop in baseball. And I 100% agree with the man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The man, I think he proved that last year in the playoffs, last season, the season before that when he was in the playoffs with the Dodgers. The Rangers wouldn't have paid that man that much money if he couldn't do what he does. So, man, I'm just excited to have the best shortstop in the league here in Texas with these hometown Texas Rangers, baby.
You win a championship in any sport. Some of your guys have to be the best at their position.
Yeah, no doubt.
Or close to it.
Yeah.
They gotta be
top 3, top 5.
Yeah, they gotta be. You gotta have, and the more teammates you have, the more guys got to be at the top of their game.
Yep.
Baseball, no 9.
No doubt.
You need at least 3-4 guys.
Yeah.
Football, you got 22. You're gonna need at least 8 to 10 guys that's way up there at skill level.
Yeah.
To win.
Yep. That's absolute fact, man. That's absolute fact.
Basketball, you may, especially now, you need 2-3 guys at the top.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got to have a big 2 or 3 in NBA.
But back in the day, you had to have 5 or 6, man.
Yeah, straight up?
Yeah, because...
Dudes that can go? You talking about superstars or just like guys that can go?
Dudes that just flat out can play.
Yeah.
I mean, you can look at some of the old teams in the NBA, and they had 6-7 guys, man.
Yeah, man.
6-7. Magic, Kareem, James Worthy.
Yeah, the Lakers especially, and the Celtics. Lakers and the Celtics were very, they were very selfish and they're stingy. They take all the talent back in the gap. They were
because it was all about money. They were the only ones that had the money.
Yeah, gotcha.
So, I mean, they were the only one that had the money that could actually
do something.
Yeah, do something.
Gotcha. Well,
so that's how it is, And I agree that he got to be at least one of the 2-3 best, 1-2-3 best shortstops in the league.
Yeah.
Regardless if he's the best or not, you can't distinguish between him and the other guy.
Yeah.
He got to be up there. To win a World Series, to win a championship, you got to have some guys that's, like I said, the very best or close to it at several positions.
Absolutely. Yeah, you got to have a team of, again, I heard somebody, and this made me think of you earlier. On the radio this morning, they were talking about how good of a coach Jason Kidd is and how great of a job he's doing this year. And then they mentioned the fact that he's got much better players.
Yeah.
Hey, you got good players on your team. You're going to look like a real good coach.
Hey, man, it's not but one guy. It's not but one guy do horrible with great talent.
Who was that?
Doc Rivers.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't know why they keep getting that dude jobs.
Man, they've gotten worse since he got to Milwaukee.
Man, Milwaukee was 33 and
13, and I think they're like 19 and 14 or something, or something like that.
No,
was it
17 and 50? They're barely over 500, man.
Since he got there.
Yeah, so Doc, I like Doc personally, but can't coach no more, man. He not reaching these guys. So
yeah, man. But as far as those Rangers are concerned, we have one of our hottest prospects. I don't know why his name is not coming to me right now. But
the young guy,
the pitcher, he's the son. His dad played in the league, and I can't think it. Jack is his first name. Let me find it real quick, man.
The Rangers
it's bothering me, but he's starting his first start Friday. Jack Leiter. Yeah. Jack Leiter has his first start this Friday coming up. And this is so the Rangers very shaky start so far this season. Don't worry about it, y'all.
Yeah, 162 games, and then plus
we figuring it out.
They got a second start with their full squad.
Exactly, man.
They got quite a few.
Jack Leiter's getting his first start, right? And we've been counting on this guy to be here for a couple years now. He was our first pick a couple years ago out of Vanderbilt. Al Leiter, his dad, had a long, illustrious career in the MLB. We still have Scherzer coming back off the injury list. Max Scherzer has been balling since he's been in the league for everybody he's played with. I think he's a World Series champion a couple times. We also have, statistically, the greatest pitcher in Major League Baseball history coming back from an injury, Jacob deGrom.
Yeah.
So very excited about Jacob deGrom. That'll be later on in the season, but Texas Ranger fans, don't worry about this start, man. It's a long season. Bruce Bochy knows what he's doing. He's finding out who his guys are. He's finding out what his 40-man roster is going to look like come September. Right, you got to give guys opportunities. You're gonna have some losses.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Leclerc's got to work some things out on that back end as far as closing. But we've got some guys that can go.
And then he's finding out what his young guys can do.
Yeah, you got to.
Can he count on them?
Yeah.
I mean, is he gonna be able to substitute them? Can I use them at all?
He got about 40-something games.
Yeah, to figure that out.
He really got about 80-something games to figure it out. And then the last 80 games, you want your team kind of figured out and understanding each other and molding and gelling. So. You know, don't worry about these first few games. As long as we don't get like 20 games back behind or whatever, and that's not happening. I think we're still in first place right now in our division or in our conference. But
as long as you,
just
as long as you're in the running and
come
you have
August,
your full
man.
Squad, man, you kind of got to feel good about yourself.
Yep.
I mean, everybody say you're struggling, but you're in first place.
Yeah. And, hey, All-Star game is in Texas this year. Y'all don't forget, in Arlington, Texas. So that should be fun. But we're gonna keep this thing moving along. Hold on, let me get that. There it is. So, Alabama State last week. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong graphic right there. Where's my graphic? Oh, man, I don't think I got the graphic up. It's all good, man. Hold on, man. Hold on. I ain't gonna do that. We're just gonna have to have the wrong graphic up for this one. We'll go back to the stationery, right? So for this story, last week we talked about Southern beating LSU.
Yeah.
Back-to-back weeks, SWAC teams have gone out and beaten teams for the SEC. Last week it was Southern blowing LSU out 12-7 in a high-scoring game, lots of runs.
Yeah, the LSU's always in the World Series.
That usually means a pitching, was suspect if you got a lot of runs on both sides, right?
Yeah.
Alabama State beat Auburn this week, 3-2.
Auburn's usually have a pretty good squad too.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's certain teams. I'm not a big baseball guy, but I know schools like Auburn, LSU, TCU, a couple other schools. They're always in the World Series.
Yep. Texas.
Yeah, Texas.
Yep, Oregon State, USC, South Carolina, North Carolina. Yeah, them guys, they go. Florida, Georgia. Yeah, it's guys at Vanderbilt. It's teams that are going to be there all the time. Yeah. Auburn's one of them teams. Clemson's one of them teams, right? Alabama State beat them 3-2. Oh. That means it was a well-played game, low errors, good pitching. Right? And low run scores. So when I see a 3-2 game, that's a great baseball game.
Yeah.
There's great baseball being played out there, right? Guys that know what they're doing out there and executing, right, at a high level on both sides of the field, offense and defense. Black boys play baseball. No?
Oh, yeah.
Black boys play baseball, y'all, is all I'm saying. So MLB, chill with the narrative. Y'all got to come with something else when somebody brings up the fact that it's 6% baseball or African-American or Black American in baseball.
How about come with the truth?
You know what I'm saying? Come with the truth. Why you really not? And I tell you why you're not, because
they know why they're not.
We want the money, and it's a business. So you can go elsewhere and get prospects for a much lower dollar than what you have to pay the American black ball player. I get it, but it's bullcorn is all I'm saying. So with that being said, congratulations, Alabama State. Proud of you guys. Keep showing the world that black boys do play baseball here in America. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, keep showing.
Keep the party rolling. I hope y'all like that story because I sure as heck do. Like, dang, that was a lot of fun to bring to y'all's attention. It's 2 weeks in a row. Last week was Southern over LSU, and this week, like I said, y'all heard me, Alabama State over Auburn. But keep this party rolling. There you go. 420. Hey, y'all gonna figure it out, man. Whatever I'm wearing got something to do with the show. Every time. Every time.
420.
Bob Marley, ooh, Mr. Rasta. Rasta man.
All I'm gonna say, if you don't know what 420 is, it's too late to find out. Don't try to find out today. If you don't already know, don't try to find out today.
I said Edmond. What was that Cosby? I said Edmond. So yeah, so it's 420. They fighting on 420, man. It's gonna be I hope a lot of y'all remember the fight. I might not remember the fight, but I'm gonna watch it though. Haney versus Ryan Garcia, man. So I do have a graphic for this one, and we'll get to it. Yesterday they had a face-off in New York, and I think Ryan Garcia is getting under Devin Haney's skin. You know, Ryan Garcia has been playing mind games this whole time. I don't know if y'all remember, but I remember. So listening is a skill. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, this is
It's not hard.
But it's a loss.
Yeah, it's not hard. It's a lost art, but it's not hard.
No, it's
all
really...
these people on social media like, what is going on with Ryan Garcia? Ryan Garcia is nuts. He's not focused on the fight. Oh my gosh, he's tripping. This, that. 4 to 6 weeks ago, I don't remember exactly the date, but I know it's about 4 to 6 weeks ago. Ryan Garcia said, hey y'all. He took his cell phone, handed it over to his trainer. He said, I'm handing my trainer my cell phone. I'm focusing on my training camp for the rest of the time. I'm not gonna have my cell phone. So whatever y'all see posted, just know it's not me. Right? I think this was a great tactic. Because whoever took their phone has been going through Ryan Garcia's photos, been going through all this stuff, and has been posting the craziest, insane things. Ryan Garcia is now dating, it's a new headline every day. Now, Ryan Garcia is now dating Kylie Jenner. Ryan Garcia is dating this adult porn star. Ryan Garcia, and Ryan Garcia, meanwhile, is training his ass off. He don't even have his phone. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. And then he might have his phone.
And then he might have his phone, too. You never know. But the fact that you're taking the time to think about this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the whole thing is getting Devin Haney mentally just, tripped all the way out. And it's working. And you could see yesterday, because when they're face-to-face, Devin Haney shoved him. Pushed him.
Yeah.
Hard. You know? Yeah. All Ryan Garcia said was, quote-unquote, he said it about 20 times, where's your mama, bitch? He said that to Devin Haney 15, 20 times. Where your mama? Where your mama, bitch? Where your mama? Where your mama, bitch? Because they've known each other forever, so I'm guessing Devin Haney's a mama's boy. You know? Ryan knows something about Devin to where he knew exactly what to say to him to make him react the way that he did. And now we see that Ryan has gotten under his skin. And then they have a video of Ryan and Oscar saying, yeah, we got under skin. That was his plan, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm just ready to see this fight, man.
Oh, yeah.
Because Devin Haney should win the fight, but if he acts out of character, Ryan might catch him.
Well, Devin Haney's been, a couple of fights ago, Devin Haney got beat up, man.
Yeah, by Lomachenko, absolutely.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. And Ryan Garcia, he looked pretty good till he just couldn't be tamed.
Yeah, you're right.
He been looking pretty good to me.
And he was weight drained. Yeah, he was an undefeated fighter before that.
Yeah.
And then he went to a fight. He was weight.
So I don't know if
we gonna see.
Yeah.
I tell you what.
Everybody think
I'm putting money on
like Haney is just gonna go through Garcia, and I don't think so.
I'm putting money on Ryan Garcia. You wanna know why? He got better odds or worse odds than Sebastian did. Sebastian's odds were negative 455. Ryan's is negative 585. So you mean for $100 I can win 580? Or whatever that number is? Yeah, I'm a bet on that. Ryan's the bigger fighter.
Yeah.
The stronger fighter. Quicker fighter.
I don't know.
Devin's more skilled, so they say. So we'll see. Ryan's been working with Derek, my boy, for a year and a half.
Well, I think Ryan
I feel good about it.
I said that's a pretty good skill.
He does. They grew up, like I said, they grew up fighting against each other.
I don't know. I seen Haney fight. I'm not gonna say that Haney's skills is superior.
Well, that's what they say.
I don't know, but to me
they about the same.
Yeah, about the
This
same.
This ain't no just
Garcia might have the better skills if you ask me. Garcia got a good jab, man. I mean, and if you got a good jab, man, because actually,
Devin Haney don't have power to me. That's the thing to me.
Yeah,
he can't punch his way out of wet paper bag. Devin Haney.
Oh yeah, that's what. And actually, Garcia got some pretty good blows on Tank.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. One time he
rocked him a couple times. Yeah.
Looked like he was fighting finna go the other way.
And
then he timed him.
Yeah, got him with that body blow. Wade drained him with that liver shot.
Yeah, once he got him with that liver shot, it was all over there. The other part was a matter of time.
Yeah. But no, man, looking forward to this fight this weekend. It's gonna be great, and you already know, man. Mike's still getting ready for Jake. Mike's still training for Jake. I think people coming to their senses now, man.
No, because boxing is so full of so much crap sometimes. If they fight at all, Mike Tyson's gonna beat the crew. I don't care if he got a headgear on or what. If they fight for real, Mike Tyson's gonna beat him up.
You can't simulate that guy. Just like football, like you can't, you facing Lamar Jackson this week. You can't simulate that guy quarterback in practice.
This is the whole thing.
You can't simulate Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson is
in sparring.
Mike Tyson may even have some agreement not to hurt him, but Mike Tyson is. I'll say it like this: Mike Tyson got a switch.
Yeah, he got that switch.
He might get up there and Jake Paul say something or do something Mike don't like. He's not going. I mean,
he already said something. He said something about Mike Tyson's deceased daughter, bro. So yeah, I think Mike really got a chip on his shoulder at this point. I think he mean what he say.
Yeah,
Jake took it a little too far, bro.
You start saying something like that. I want to beat up Jake Paul.
Jake took it a little bit too far, bro.
Yeah, he said something about his
deceased daughter, bro. Yeah, he took it too far, bro. Took it too far. So, you get what you deserve, dog.
If that don't spark Mike Tyson, because there's nothing that I can agree on that's going to let me allow you to talk about my deceased daughter.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
ain't enough.
Ain't nothing.
Ain't enough money.
Nothing.
No agreement. Any of that. I'm finna hurt you, man.
Yeah, that's when everything changed. And since then, Mike was day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. Since Jake said what he said, Mike ain't posted a damn thing. He ain't showing him nothing. I ain't seen another day 5. We stinging like a beehive. Like I ain't seen nothing coming out of Mike like he was doing before that. So
No, I didn't know he said something about his deceased daughter.
Yeah.
Oh man, well if he did.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So I can say is that I don't know how you gonna tag Logan in when you out.
When you send them blue birds going in circles over your head.
They got talking he can tag Logan in, but when you land on the canvas, it's hard to tag somebody in.
But it's so weird because I ain't seen Logan saying nothing about none of this, about this fight. That's in the rules though. Yeah. That's crazy, man. That's still crazy to me. But it's all good.
Like I said, but if he did that, Mike switched probably already.
Yeah, Mike ready. Mike ready, man. Yeah, to knock your head off at this point. But I think that's the last subject, though. That's all we got for today. That was a good show. I think what y'all as much as we enjoyed it.
Yes, sir. I hope you did, cause I hope you enjoyed it enough to share it with somebody else. And then I hope you enjoyed it enough to subscribe. And give us a thumbs up.
Gotta hit the I'm gonna go listen to some Kylie Buds this weekend, a little Egyptian, I'm gonna bring back the old school rag 8, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get it in on 420 while we watch that fight, but yeah, we will definitely see y'all. We doing a show Saturday night, huh?
Yeah.
We'll see y'all. Come check us out on Noonish After Dark on Saturday night, man, sometime around 8:30ish.
And next week, man, I hope I'll be at a location. I'm gonna be on vacation, and I hope I get some internet. So we can
keep this thing going.
Keep this thing going.
Keep this party rolling. Are you going down south? Are you gonna be on that island?
Yeah, next week for
on that beach.
I'm gonna try to check out the internet and see if I'll be on the beach, with the Noonish.
We're gonna be getting it in, man.
Yeah,
we're gonna get it in.
We used to be in a business, and every time we're at the end of the business call, we'll say, "I'll see you on the beaches of the world."
Yes, sir.
Hey,
yes, sir.
Some of us made it, and some of us didn't.
Hey, those that can, and those that can't.
Wish they could.
I wish them would.
I wish they could.
Wish they could around here. But no, man, appreciate y'all. Hey, y'all go like, share, subscribe, man. Tell somebody about us, man. We growing, baby. We'll see y'all next week sometime.